Hey there everybody, welcome back to Metroid Prime. This is Spiraling Helix. Last time we made our way back to the Chozo ruins to explore some stuff we couldn't explore before. And we made our way to the Hall of Elders where we killed a ghost. As weird as that may sound, we killed a ghost and then I left the episode. So, this time we will see what is hiding in this room. And before I scan this statue... Oh, I've already scanned it. Oh, I can't remember what I did last time, but what I didn't scan is this shiny wall on the back. And this Chozo lore is about earthly things existing in a single dimension. This, I believe, is talking about the Chozo ghosts, which we just killed. These guys like to guard a whole lot of the sacred areas of the Chozo ruins though, or pretty much any area, as you might find out if you go exploring this time. But we have a mechanical bridge. We have a sign here saying the Elder's greatest power lies beyond the second lock. Better remember that. We have some colourful lights and a missile station in there that I've already been through. And completely disregarding what you're meant to do is jump into this as the morph ball. It's a bit hard to get that jump there done so you can jump onto one of the armrests first. Oh, that was close. You need to be holding down the spider ball when you get launched there, otherwise you just hit the wall and fall off. I can just imagine that, like Samus is just in the morph ball statue, picks her up, and then literally slams her against the wall and then she bounces off. And does it again! Anyway, doing that though will activate those 3 locks up there. And I'm sure you guys can guess what the 3 locks are unlocked by. This one is affected by cold, this one is affected by heat, and this one is affected by an erratic energy wavelength. That's just a complicated way of saying electricity. Anyway, we've got the wave beam, we can knock out the first of the 3 locks. In fact, we have to before we can move on. That will rotate this weird thing. I don't know what to call that. It'll rotate the rotating thing. And a new path has been opened. All I have to do now is jump back into the hands. And this time the statue will throw us into the ground. And then back up into the roof. That statue has got quite a good throwing arm. Chozo is a lot stronger than they look. Anyway, now that we're up here, that will reactivate the locks, just in case we need to go up here again, because by default the lock will send us back into the spider ball track, which we don't need. Anyway, we have a force field here, and we have a panel here, which will unlock the force field, allowing us to go through there without ever needing to use this lock ever again. We still have 2 locks though we can't get, and the second one seems to be very powerful. We'll have to remember that for a future time. Anyway, heading in here, we have some stone toads, we have some water, and some tallaric alloy, which is also destructible by the morph ball bomb, and there's a lot of water in it. So let's just head in here and blow up this drain, and look at all the fish. All the fish just go straight for it. Goodbye, fishies. Anyway, that will reveal a very smooth ramp as always. And I believe you'll say something now that I've drained the water. I have to scan everything! The pool is free of fluids. I think you can actually get out of the water and scan that quicker than the pool was empty. Anyway, we have a few doors up there. So let's boost ball our way up in between these stone toads, so you know I don't get eaten. Actually, I'm fine with getting eaten by this one. Anyway, through this door we have a save point, and a very unique save point in that it's actually just in the middle of a passageway. You can go straight through it, it's not a dead end. We have a white door, and we have over here another door we can blow up with a missile. And in here we have the ice beam. It's about time we got a new weapon in our arsenal. And now we can shoot white things. We shoot white things out of our arm cannon to hit white things. Again, no, select that. It's got a weird, like, radical notation. I don't know why, but... okay. I guess the ice beam is just a really cool weapon. Anyway, though, we also have a passageway heading through here. We will find an elevator to the Talon Overworld South. And do not go in this one. I repeat, do not go in this elevator. Whatever you do, you are gonna hate yourself if you go in it. It's a long way to go, and you reach the dead end with nothing you can even collect. Not even a side objective, like a missile expansion. There is nothing. And it is actually there might be a missile you can get. If you know where you're going though. We have another elevator over here that leads to the Talon Overworld East though. This one I do want to take because it will actually lead me closer to where I want to go. Now that we have the ice beam, there are two main areas we've seen that we can go. One, we can activate that second lock already in the Hall of Elders, but we will need to come back with a heat weapon later on, so thought I may as well do that then. And does the ice beam not kill these guys? I thought it did. Maybe I made a mistake with that. I don't know. I can't even remember what I put in my logbook entry thing that you guys all get to see. Anyway, we have some trees. They're not really stopping us from doing anything. Heading through here, some venom weed. Okay, grabbing this missile expansion. Anyway though, there are two main areas with the white doors that we have seen. One of which is in the Phendrana drifts over where at the end of the pirate research facility. And the other of which is actually right here. And we've been in this room before, guys. If you look over there, you can maybe... The phase-on crate is all the way over there. This is that flooded room, except this time we can't just jump over. And the ice beam! Let's show this off on these semi-dead pirates. As you can see, I can scan them again, no need to. The ice beam though, it's very strong. However, the rate of fire is extremely slow. If you even have the slightest charge, I might not get a... yeah. I didn't quite get to show it off with these guys because, well, they die. But the ice beam will, of course, freeze enemies with even the slightest charge. Heading in here, though, you'll see that the rooms are flooded, and as much as I'd love to go and explore this area a bit more, I don't want to be hindered by the water and moving at like a quarter of my speed. It is actually that bad. And these guys respawn again. Can I freeze you? I can freeze these guys. So, with the slightest of charges, you can freeze enemies, especially space pirates. Oh, wait. You can freeze these guys with one shot? That's interesting. Maybe it's because of their jetpacks? I never knew that. Well, maybe that's a weird bug. Anyway, in this water, something I didn't scan before. Wait. Is there... Nope, never mind. It isn't here, so let's just move on. You didn't see anything, guys. But as you can see, that is how bad the water is. I don't want to go exploring that area any further. So, the only other area we've really got to use our ice beam in is all the way over back in the Phendrana drifts. And we can either go here, or we can go here. I'm going to meet you guys over at the elevator from the Magmore Caverns, though. And or maybe in the Magmore Caverns if I run into something. So, see you guys over there, I guess. Okay, here I am. I'm back in the Phendrana drifts over by where we fought Thardus. And if we head up this spiderhole track, we can now access a door up here. And just in case you guys were... Actually, no. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. We have this guy up here, and just after using our ice beam, we're back to using the wave beam. Yeah, that was great. Thank you, guys. Let me take a look at my map. Okay, I get 2 rooms around this area confused a lot of the time. Ah, okay, this is the room. Okay, the ice parasites are back. They do appear in this room, and maybe one other room, but this room only. Let's leave it at that. If you missed these guys earlier, this is pretty much your last chance to scan them because we're not going to see them again. Heading through this door here, you will see that white door over there connects over to the research facility, and so the way I went is way quicker, and it means I don't have to go in that invisible place. Like the place with all the thermal parts, which is very annoying. Anyway, heading down here, we have multiple doors. I meant to go in this way. Anyway, there's also one underneath some of that icy water down there. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt you. But I want to go through the one that isn't in the water for obvious reasons. Boost up here, and I believe there is a new creature here, or have I scanned you? I've already scanned you. Screw you. Don't need to see you anymore. Oh, these guys just like die in like one hit. If you're not using a wave beam, that is. Pretty funny. Anyway, in here, before I go onwards, we need to scan something. We have a new creature here. This is the Hunter Metroid. More floating jellyfish. This one's red though. And it's got a tentacle. Anyway, this one will latch onto you, but again, Ice Beam. Very effective on Metroids. Just one shot with the Ice Beam and then missile. We also have this guy floating around up here. This is the Glider. It's pretty much a moving grapple point. That's it. Indestructible. You can't kill him. But why would you want to? I mean, look at him. Look at it. I mean, who would dare kill that guy? Anyway, if we look down there, quite obvious, we can see a missile tank, but there doesn't seem to be a way to get it, as it is underneath a big layer of ice. So let's move on. We have a save point, and like any save point in the Phendrana drifts, information in the panels nearby. This is just about Metroids and how the cold is helpful, I guess. Okay, that wasn't very informative, but okay. We have a stalactite up here though, let's just destroy that one. That missile went straight through it by the looks of it. Anyway, moving on. If we look way up there, it's very hard to see, but we have a stalactite up there. I don't know if you can like just hit it from down here, I don't think you can. But I presume we'll need the grapple point to get over onto these ledges up there to shoot that stalactite to break through the ice. I mean, what am I saying? Of course I know that. I've played through the game, but that's what you guys can guess as well as I'm going through these morphball tunnels. Very straight morphball tunnels. I guess the pirates built them. Anyway, in here we have another tall room with some flying pirates. Let's freeze one of them. Or he can dodge. Freeze. And missile. Wahaha. Another great method if you don't want to use 5 missiles, but you do have to be accurate with the ice beam, which I don't want to be accurate with things. Anyway, up ahead we have more grapple points. I thought I had already scanned a grapple point. How come I could scan that one again? Interesting. So we can't go further up, but what we can do is go further down, where we can scan this guy. This is the Gel Zap. It's a guy underneath, and when you get close, it distorts your vision, but he sucks you in, and then hurts you if you don't kill him. Wave Beam is somewhat effective if you're shot. A charged Wave Beam's decently good. Also, I recommend you just like use the boost ball to get through this area, just because the boost ball is your quickest way of moving underneath the water. And what's in this? Okay, we have more of these guys and some gel zaps underneath, but we also have some stalactites. So let's take care of these. Can I hit this one from here? I don't know if I can. I can. That's helpful. But we have these flicker bats going by, so you can get knocked off, and it's pretty annoying because you can't really kill them anyway. But we won't be seeing many flicker bats from this point on. Anyway, heading down here, we've almost made our way through. Don't worry about the camera, I'm just scratching my nose. Come on. It's so slow. If only there was something we could get to make us move quicker through the water. Anyway, but in this water, we have an Aqua Reaper. It's pretty much the same as a Reaper Vine, but underwater. Wave Beam, extremely effective against these guys. And if you're lucky and you're looking at them like from side on, then you might actually be able to take out multiple at the same time. Again, very hard, but making our way up here, it can be hard to see where you're going. Oh, look at the fish. And they do come back, just like the Reaper Vines. And come on. I guess I can't show it off, but... And don't need you to attack me, but... Oh, what's that up there? I see something shining. And a scanning thing, if I can actually get up on the ledge. Thank you. Scanning that. Oh, we get the gravity suit. Will this help us with our water problems? Hopefully. Of course it does, guys. There's no way we could deal with the water stuff for so long. I mean, the game's been holding us back for quite a while, and really there's only one place left to explore. Explore? No, that is how it's pronounced. What am I thinking? I'm going crazy, guys. I'm going crazy. But with that, we have obtained any time now. Come on. The gravity suit acquired. This will help us move in water. So now we can move around in water and see better. Like we can above water, except not with the vision. However, water does still hinder you a little bit when you're landing in. It's just like this tiny little buffet. Like, it stops you for just a bit, so it will stop your momentum. I thought there was a ledge there. Anyway, though, we can make our way out of here, going over this ice. And now I'm sure you guys can guess where we're going, but we're not quite done with this area. There is still more to do. Before I move onwards, we have lots of ice and a missile tank up on this ledge. Oh, been a while since it'll say something that isn't just missile expansion. This will increase your missiles by 5. But we have this guy up here, this sentry drone. Can I freeze him? Can I miss? I can miss. And, oh, it won't let me freeze him. Interesting. What I can do, though, is, you know, just super missile. Boom! And you're dead. Nice to know you, sentry drone. There was only one, right? Yes. Okay, cool. And in here, now that we've made our way through this room and got the gravity suit, enemies have changed around this area. That ice parasite is already gone, like I said. That was your one moment since it. Oh, for a moment I thought you could kill those guys when they're not open. Oh well. Anyway, making our way through this room, you can see where it connects back to the frozen pike. We just made a big loop, and flying pirates will now appear in this room higher up. So I'll get a super missile ready to blow them out of the sky. There's one. Boom! And where's the other one? Come on. There you are. Boom! Flying... No, that's the gel zap. Flying pirates eliminated. Anyway, making our way back up. It's time we got out of this place, out of the Phendrana drifts, and back to more things that we can do. But before I go, can I just say one thing? I've been waiting to tell you guys this for quite a long time. Since the beginning of this whole series, in fact. This is the best music in the game! Seriously, Phendrana Battle, which is the name of this theme song, although I've seen it called several different things officially as well, which is interesting. But basically, any of Phendrana past these two rooms has awesome music. I love it. Really makes the Phendrana drifts cool. But with that, guys, now that I've finally got that off my chest and probably killed my voice, you guys will be able to hear. You've probably heard enough of the theme, but you'll hear it more in my end slate. You'll hear it more when we come back to this place to get those missiles. But with that, guys, this has been Spiraling Helix. Next time we will visit back, head back over to the Talon overworld, but we will explore the frigate crash site in a lot more, explore a lot more than just one room. Anyway, see you guys next time, everybody. Bye-bye.